Hello, and thank you for clicking on this video. It means so much to me. Yikes! My name is David, aka Zadude. Today, I'm going to be reviewing a channel that only has 5 subs, and hopefully give some tips and tricks on how he can better arrange his channel to direct more people to his podcast. His channel is known as Rock and Wrestling Local 420. His YouTube channel is mainly focused on trying to point people back towards his podcast, of which he has over 100 episodes already recorded. So if you'd like to check them out, check out the description below. But for the next part, we're going to need to switch over to the computer. So let's do that. All right, so here we are at the Rock and Wrestling Local 420 YouTube channel. Rocking a 9 videos and 199 videos. First, I just want to say, Cosmic Chris, I'm not ripping on you in any way, shape, or form. I've been listening to and watching some of your videos. It's actually good stuff. This is purely just to analyze your channel and try to give you the best chance to grow your channel. So hopefully you take the criticism in a good sense. So the first thing I would say is that when I viewed or came to his channel, I know that the purpose of this channel was to point toward people towards his podcast, and I couldn't find any way to get to his podcast. Actually, it took me a while. So if you go to the About page, this is just something for all new YouTubers. If you have your About page right here, it's completely blank. You don't want to do that. Get something on this page. And in fact, there's a strategy that'll really work, and I'm going to show you right now. Using my own channel as an example, looking over the description and the About page, I have some work I can do myself, and I'm still working on it. Every day a little bit. I'm a stay-at-home dad, 2 children, husband, got my own disabilities and issues that I have to work with, so, you know, when I can get around to it. But first thing, get something written there to describe what your channel is so that when somebody views your channel, they go to the About page, they'll know more. But here's the first tip. In the very first sentence, call out your audience. And the reason is if you were to go to, as you can see here, do you like video games? Do you like to laugh? Sound familiar? It's the first line, calling out my audience, people who like video games. If you do, come on over and check out my channel, because we're mostly a gaming channel. But I'm also going to be, as of this video, starting to teach others how to grow their channel. In these little snippets, oftentimes what you'll get on those first few sentences will tell people what your channel is all about. And again, if you're calling out your audience, they'll immediately recognize, oh, I like rock, I like wrestling, I like to smoke, this is my channel. So step 1, call out your audience. Step 2, describe your channel. What is it about? In my case, welcome to YouTube's funniest father and son gaming channel. It's probably not true, but I like to think so. We created this channel to record the good times we have gaming together, but do hope you find a laugh in watching us play. Be sure to let us know what games you'd like to see more of in the comments section. So yes, phase 1, call out your audience. Phase 2, tell them about yourself. Step 3, call to actions. Very important. You can't just assume that people are going to like your content and subscribe. But if you tell them to subscribe, oftentimes people will be, oh yeah, I didn't think about that, and they'll hit the subscribe button. Or if you're looking for more likes, ask them to like your video. If you don't know this, when people hit the like button, it actually tells the YouTube algorithms that, hey, this person liked it, and then it'll search for other people who are similar in interest and the videos they watch, and it'll put it to the recommending to those viewers. So big part here to ring the bell, the little notification bell, because if they don't click that button, then they won't know when you release new videos. So it's oftentimes you'll hear a YouTuber say something along these lines. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, and ring the little notification bell. You know, it's a mouthful, but sometimes that might be too much. If you're just looking for more subs, just ask for sub. If you're looking for likes, ask for likes. If you need more comments. But all these play a role in helping to grow your channel. So make sure to have call to actions in your videos and also in your descriptions. Also very important, on your description page, phase 4, let them know how often you're going to be releasing content. In my case, I just got done finishing a move, so we were also just now starting to try and grow our channel. When my son and I made this channel, we weren't intending to grow it. It was just more of a father and son. We're gonna put some of our fun times we had, so when he's 18, 20 years old, 30 years old, we could look back and be like, hey, you remember those good times when you were a kid? And yeah, that was the intentions. But at this point, we're looking to grow ourselves, so I probably should update this. So back to the Rock and Wrestling 420. This is completely empty. Chris, make sure to get some About page here. Another thing would be, on your homepage here, your channel ID, channel tags, there's no descriptions here. Using my channel as another example, you can actually go in and add these tags right here that'll actually help to categorize your channel and help those YouTube algorithms to know, say, hey, people who like gameplay, father versus son content, video games, we play Happy Wheels, how to make YouTube videos, YouTube tips, computer games. Just some things I thought of for my channel. In your case, it could be rock and roll, wrestling, and like to smoke the doobies. If you're unsure how to do that, go to your YouTube channel, click on your profile, your channel, this button right here, customize channel. Once you click that, it'll open up the ability to completely customize your YouTube page. At the very top here is your video manager, but now as you can see, as I hover over these things, there's these little icons that allow you to edit sections. But we're gonna go up here to the video manager and down to settings and over to channel. And this is where you would find where you can add in the keywords to help define what your channel is or what content you're trying to share with the rest of the world. So the other thing I'm noticing about the page here is your uploads. You have several videos, and I find that in a lot of cases, what a lot of YouTubers will think is, you know, hey, I've uploaded 10, 20 videos. Why isn't my channel growing yet? Interesting fact, and this is not my data. It's actually coming from, I want to say it was like Google Trends. Google. Oh. Yep. Scrap where I got the information. Just trust me on this one. But on average, if you had 1 million subscribers, would you ever guess how many videos on an average a channel that has 1 million subs would have? It's 3,500 uploads. That's a lot. On average, between 100,000 subscribers to 1 million, it's like 1,500 uploads. But even just to get to your first 1,000 subs, most channels have at least 150 videos already uploaded. So again, if you're serious about growing your channel, you gotta be consistent. Set a schedule and upload something, anything. It doesn't have to be a full podcast, doesn't have to be 2 hours. The YouTube algorithm robot that's running in the background is really only focused on about 2 statistics. And as a smaller channel, really you should be focused on one massive analytic, and that's your channel's watch time. So if we use my channel as an example, again, going to your analytics, you can look up, views are up. Your channel's got 176 views in the last 28 days. Hey, great, I'm doing that growing thing. Being consistent, uploading, that's gonna help a lot. But the main stat you're gonna wanna watch is this. Just try and keep your arrows green, and as they stay green, you're growing. It's as simple as that. But you might say, how do I get my watch time up? Well, try to look at your channel from the perspective of the viewer. If someone came to the channel, in this case, on this channel, there's only 9 videos, so it doesn't really need to be all that organized. But as you continue to upload new videos, you're gonna wanna start organizing your channel so that when somebody comes to your channel, and let's say they came, in my case, somebody had watched one of our Happy Wheels videos and were like, wow, I really like that. Well, there's a Happy Wheels playlist, as well as I have all of my Happy Wheels videos of my son and I are just organized right here, nice and easy for them to watch. And another tip is that at the end of your videos, you can add in these in screens, which I'll show you a great program here in a second that is really easy to use. But as the video will end, you'll notice, boom, what comes up are these previous video, random video, and a subscribe. So I've got subscription links all over the place. But this makes it easy so that when the video ends, the viewer already has 2 options. And when I say random video, it's tricky. Actually, I have this as the recommended best option for the viewer, according to the content that they typically watch and what's on my channel. And this just happens to be the previous one. To make intros and outros like this, just go over to Panzoid. It's a great program here to make intros and outros. If you'd like me to make a video on how to go through this step by step, let me know in the comments below. See, what I did there is try and encourage the viewer to leave a comment, because the more comments you have, the more likes you have, it's going to help that video show to the algorithm that this is a video that people are liking, it's engaging, and thus it'll recommend it to other viewers. So make sure to try and get some playlists going. If it's more rock and roll section, more wrestling section, or even just more about the smoking, as some of these videos are literally legit just about smoking a bowl or something, man. So, and again, I'm not trying to pick on your channel or anything if you end up watching this video, Chris. I'm just trying to use your channel as an example and try to provide tips to help you grow. So clicking on another video, like if we were just picking a video at random here, the description you have is it's very small. It doesn't really tell people too much. And honestly, when it comes to the YouTube algorithm, from everything that I've noticed, people will tell you the tags and the descriptions, the titles and thumbnails, these are things you need to worry about big time. And it's true. You do need to think about all these things. But tags and descriptions at this point within 2020, where YouTube, the platform, actually is at, it's actually less important. They're not going to make that big of an impact. And the reason being is if you think your content is original, and I'm not just speaking to you, Chris, in general, I'm also speaking to anybody else who watches this, and I hope that these tips will also, you could apply to your channel if you haven't already. But the two things out of those four that are going to be the biggest and most important are going to be your title and your thumbnail. When you title a video, it's literally going to put it into a category. And now here is I'm going to start giving some super secret sauce here, and you're going to love this. When you name a channel or name a video like Rock Hall Breakdown, right? You got to think of YouTube as a search engine. I know that seems really stupid or duh. It's the second most used search engine on the net. And so if we were to put in Rock Hall Breakdown, your video came up. That might be because I'm subbed to you. But oftentimes, it'll usually be lost in the sea of people who are speaking on the same subject. In this case, again, I got your video right here. So, hey, maybe you already ranked this video. And if that's the case, cool beans. You did a good job there. What you would do is you're looking to title your videos under topics, like trending topics is what I'm trying to get at. So what YouTube, the algorithm, the little machine in the background will do is if we say like rock and roll, right? You can click on rock and roll, go here, go to channels, and then start scrolling through. And basically you're just trying to look for something that has the word topic after it. Like this one, Rock and Roll Soldiers Topic. Okay, that's probably somebody's specific channel, actually. They probably know this tactic. Here we go, found it. It's not rock and roll, that was a little tricky. It's, where'd it go? Rock music topic. So you don't put the topic after it. What I'm trying to get at is the YouTube algorithm. It has 2.34 million subscribers. This isn't somebody's channel. This is actually auto-generated by the YouTube algorithm. Auto-generated by YouTube. Crazy, right? But here's the thing. If you put rock music instead of rock and roll, or in your case, Rock Hall Breakdown, if you said rock music, hall, or rock music hyphen Rock Hall Breakdown, like just put in rock music, that right there, and then title it however you want, it becomes a subsection under the rock music. And then what this will do is that when people who are interested in rock music, it's going to more likely be shown to that audience. Big secret sauce right there. In my case, Happy Wheels, right? We do a lot of Happy Wheels videos on my channel. I do the same thing, channel, Happy Wheels topic, auto-generated by the YouTube algorithm. So if I put Happy Wheels in my title, it will know that this video is wanting to be shown to other people who like Happy Wheels. So yes, putting a description is important, but what you're titling it is going to be even more important. And then also thumbnails. Now here's a really cool trick too. If you're looking to make good thumbnails, go to Canva. It's absolutely free to use and ridiculously easy. You click on create a design, go to YouTube thumbnail, and you can build a thumbnail that's going to be perfectly sized for YouTube. If you'd like a video on how to make thumbnails or want to walk through on that, again, let me know in the comments below on this video. But the thing is that, as you can see, thumbnails, ooh, I just posted that, already got a view, woo woo. Thumbnails are incredibly important, as well as the title. That's what's the first thing people are going to see when they click on your video. They don't know who you are, they've never watched any of your videos, so you want to make sure it's top-notch and that the title is something captivating so that they will click on it. Once they've clicked on the video, from there, the description really becomes more of extra information you can put in there, and links to other videos, or if you have your podcast, that would be a great thing to link in every video you post. There should be a link in here that says, hey, this is how I get to my podcast. It actually, like I said, I had to watch all your videos to even find out how to get to your podcast. I finally found it here. I'll be putting his link to his podcast in the description of this video for easier access for you if you want to learn more about Chris and Rock and Wrestling Local 420. Baby photo bomber. Hey. Yeah. But I would say you did really good putting your link here to get people to your podcast. But yeah, make sure to put that link in every video and definitely on your about page so that, again, if your goal is to point people towards your podcast, that's going to be the best way to do that. You want to leave little cookie crumbs, so to speak, so that people know, try to lead them where you're trying to get them to go to. So I hope that this video has been very helpful for you. And not just for Chris, but other viewers who are also trying to grow their channel, because these tips don't just apply to him, they apply to all of us who are trying to grow our channels. And yeah, in the upcoming videos, I will give more tips and tricks like that rock and roll or rock music topic. There's a lot of little things like that that will definitely help you in naming your videos, how to make thumbnails, or best yet, how to grow a following. Because right now, when you only have 5 subscribers, or you only have 39 in my case, if I put out a video, I'm not going to be just blowing up with 1 million views. But going back to that consistency thing, try and think about it this way. Every time you post a video, there's a chance it could go viral. Well, if you only made 1 video a week, you're only going to get, 56 weeks, I think, in a year? There's only like 50 some odd videos. And that's only some 50 some odd chances a year for your video to blow up and become noticed. But if you're releasing a video every day, that's some 350. My baby's awake. I'm gonna have to wrap this up quick. I think you get my point. Try to upload 3 times a week, and especially if you're trying to grow. Set a schedule, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Take the weekend off. Use the weekend for editing. And so Chris, I hope you found this video helpful if you end up watching this, or you find it. And for everyone else, I hope these tips and tricks will help you grow your channel. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next video. Be on the lookout for that one. Gonna show you the real secret sauce on how to grow your channel, especially if you have no subscribers. I'm talking, this is the legit way to grow in 2020. Deuces!